If you own a pair of sneakers, then there is one product that you must be using both before you begin wearing your shoes and during the life of those shoes. I promise you, if you use this product, they will look better longer and they will last you much longer. And today I will tell you what that product is. Hey ladies and gents, and welcome back. So as most of you know, we talk a lot about leather care on this channel. How to care for your leather boots, how to care for your leather dress shoes, how to care for your leather bags. But let's not forget about the shoe that most of us all own, and that is the sneaker. Whether you call them sneakers, kick, dad shoes, whatever it may be, these shoes have become a major part of society all around the world. Just about every one of us owns at least one pair of these shoes. Now, if you're anything like me, I love to take care of my footwear. One of the most important things you guys need to be doing to your sneakers before you even begin wearing them is to protect them. Yes, I said protect your sneakers. Now, we all know that protecting leather is just a must-do. You know, there's conditioners out there, there's waxes for them. But what do you use for sneakers? Now, if you guys follow this channel at all, you're going to know that I talk about this particular product all of the time. And the reason I do that is because this product is so multi-purpose. It can be used on fabrics, suedes, smooth leathers, and yes, all of the materials that generally make up your sneakers. Now, that product is a weatherproofing spray. Now guys, weatherproofing sprays are sold just about everywhere. Generally, when I bought my pair of shoes here just last month, as soon as I bought them, the gentleman at the cash register said, "Hey, do you want to buy a weatherproofing spray for your shoes?" I said no, because I'm kind of in that business. I have plenty. So even he knew the importance of using a weatherproofing spray. Now, what makes a weatherproofing spray so great is because it is an invisible mist that is sprayed on the shoe. It gets deep into the fabric, onto the materials of that shoe, and the molecules within that spray adhere to the fabric, adhere to the leather, and it forms an impenetrable bond that does not allow water or anything like that to begin seeping through. Now, I see so many of you guys out there that said, "Hey, I just bought my new Jordans, I just bought XYZ shoe, and I already spilled oil on them. What do I do?" Or, "Hey, I just bought this pair of shoes and there's already mud on them. Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? These are white sneakers." If you had sprayed these with waterproofing spray, the great thing about it is that it forms a bond, and if you get mud on them, if you get water on them, if you get oil on them, it tends to sit on top of that fabric and not absorb into it as much. Also, when you go to clean these sneakers later on, because you have a protective spray that sits on top of those materials, it is much, much easier to clean that material afterwards. Now, you may be asking, "Hey Trent, how often do I need to be spraying my sneakers with weatherproofing spray?" Great question. Generally, when you first take them out of the box, you definitely want to spray the entire part of the outside of those shoes. You want to get along the sides, you want to get the top, you want to get the laces. And then you want to let that spray dry for about 10 minutes, and it's going to form a really good bond on those shoes. Now, depending on what brand of spray you buy, some last longer than others. This Trago Nano Spray, for example, is one that we sell and we use here at our shop, and it does an amazing job. There are other weatherproofing sprays that I generally will use on my leather goods, but the Trago spray is an amazing product for textiles or fabrics. So, in other words, your sneakers. So what I'll do is, again, I'll spray them right when they come out of the box. I'll wear my shoe, and every now and then what you may want to do is take a little water under the sink, flick that water onto your sneaker. If the water bubbles up on top and does not sink into the shoe, then you're probably good to go for a while. If the shoe absorbs that water, then it's probably time to spray those shoes again. So I would say, about once a month, depending on how often you wear your sneakers, just do that quick little test, and that will tell you whether or not you need to be spraying your sneakers again. So that's really all there is to it. Again, guys, sneakers are the forgotten pair of shoes. It's the shoes that we wear every day to the gym, to work, running errands, wherever it may be. But because they are not leather, they're generally made out of fabric, we often forget about them. So again, before you put on that pair of sneakers, before you take them out of the box and put them on your feet, make sure you are purchasing a can of weatherproofing spray and you are spraying down those shoes. Again, let it sit for about 10 minutes, absorb, and then you can go about your way. And I promise you, if you do that, it will make these shoes look so much better and last longer. And when you go to clean them, like I said before, it's going to make cleaning these so much easier. So again, guys, if you're interested in purchasing any of the weatherproofing spray that I showed here today, definitely check out Potter & Sons down in the drop box. We have the link down below. Also, if you like this type of information, then definitely give us a big thumbs up down below and hit the subscribe button. We always have videos like this coming out. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, y'all have a good one.